jump from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against South Korea. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Pitching in our game today, Spencer Schwellenbach. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, James Outman. There's a strike. Schwellenbach goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first. And here is Alex Call. Fly ball down the line. Wallner on the move. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Drew Waters stands in.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That clips the zone. Strike 1. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Ball 1 there. Waters leads
1 ball,
off
2
first
strikes,
with 1 away. On the ground left side, 6, 4,
Out.
3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Benson. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And first offering is fouled off. Throw there. Safe. Runner at second, 2 down. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Runner goes again. Swings and misses. Struck him. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Schwellenbach back to work. Lifted in the air down the left side. Puts it away for the out. Here's Royce Lewis. And that drops in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Horowitz sizes this one up. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next, Cody Clemens. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Second inning here, no score. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice. Back in New York. And here's the first baseman. Spencer Horowitz. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Tommy Pham. Right side, Wallner. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Braden Shoemate. First pitch misses. Horowitz at first, one gone.
That's in. Ball 2.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And a base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Rollins digs in now. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's out of play, a foul ball. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
This to third. Lewis fires to second for 1, and that's 2. Back for more from the Bronx, and here is Ryan Jeffers. Swing and a foul out of play. And that just misses. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, left field, down the line. Waters hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting to play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
And ball one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back in the Bronx. And now the center fielder, Alex Call. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Runner takes off, cut on and miss. For the second, he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Yeah, they get the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Snags it on the run. And that, as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. James Outman, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Outman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Buxton in the box here lets that one go for a ball. There's a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Spencer Horwitz. Fouled off left side.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Outside. Now 1-2. Ripped to short. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Tommy Pham.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1's the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And there's a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Braden Shoemake. Base knock center field. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Double steal, and that bunted towards third. Barehand scoop, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Sweet play there. Not sure he needed the barehanded, but third baseman loved making that play.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Oh, and he can't handle it, gets away. Two outs. Late on that fastball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Stays alive. Pham, the runner at third. Shoemake at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Lee. And he has thrown 4. Shutout. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Lewis takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one
2
missed.
balls, no strike.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Call settles under it and makes the... Back now in the Bronx. Now it's going to be Alex Call. 1 for 2. Ryan back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So They keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him. Inside. And the count now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now here's the DH, Trevor Larnach. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1 down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Misses. The count now 2-2.
2-2 down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
2-0.
That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Horwitz hits. Swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a
runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the
Throw
count.
to second. Out. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Good eye in that spot.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hit in the air left field. Nabs it, 2 away. And now the DH, Tommy Pham. Right through there for a strike. High in the air, out to right. Wallner makes the play, and it's out. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, James Outman. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Buxton at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Just missed.
Inside.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Wallner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michael Tunkin.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Shoemaker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
On the ground, 2 ball. Lee toss the second. How about that double play? Here's the catcher.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big-time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. Sends it to first. Inning over. Back in the Bronx, ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Schwellenbach back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. In for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. And now the first baseman, Cody Clemens, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. And now the Twins catcher, Brian Jeffers. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Alex Call. And that is out of play. Hammered on a line, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's going to be Drew Waters.
0-1.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here goes the runner. Ground ball right side. Clemens steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. Fouled off down the right side. That's a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the base of the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just missed out on a home.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Tommy Pham will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they take a 3-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home.
Justin Topa gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Braden Shoemake. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Horowitz around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And now everybody's running. And a foul ball.
Hey.
Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Pham at third. Shoemake on at second with 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. That one not close. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Throws to first. Inning ends. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Twins, Brooks lead. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a miss. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning, but being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So digging in, Trevor Larnach. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He nails one out to right. It's 4-1. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. And a base hit right there.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Keishel leads off first with 1 away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins. Buxton stands in now and watches strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Swings through that one for strike 2. Schwellenbach is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Party
Cut.